Welcome to another After Effects tutorial from Bandale TV. Right, let's crack on. So, we're going to start by creating a composition to put our rippled thrust in. We're going to call it ripple. And if you just make a note of the height and width I've created here, nothing amazing, 10 seconds long will be enough. Now I'm going to establish a center. The reason I'm establishing the center of our page is because I want to draw a square. Okay, now it's going to go up to the halfway point. That's important, and also allow a bit of room around the edge for the ripples. So we're going to end up mirroring this. So we're going to create an adjustment layer and then add on the adjustment layer the ripple effect. You'll find that in your drop down effects, distort. And the reason I'm doing it on an adjustment layer is because then if I add a mask and then mirror this, I can then get a perfect balance on both sides. So I now go to find the mirror effect. Again, that's under distort. And we now mirror that around the center. And you'll see what I mean. So we've got equal on both sides. So it's balanced. I haven't quite got that right. Hang on. There we go. Right, so you'll now see that it's balanced on both sides. Otherwise, if you did it all in one go, it'll be offset. Now, that's all very well, but that's not what I want. I want it balanced. So one adjustment level layer has got the ripple effect on, and the other one has got the mirror effect on. Okay, so now we've done that all in one comp, we're going to create a master comp and drop that in. So this will be the master comp. This will be your finished size. You can use one of the presets. Yeah, same length will be fine. Right, I'm now going to drag and drop into here the effect, and we're going to distort it. So under effect, once again in the distort drop down, so everything's in the distort, we want corner pin. So you'll find distort corner pin in there, and we can now drag the corners around, and there you go. That's your essentials, basically. That's the bit you really need. Okay, well, stay tuned now. I'm going to rotate this around, add a little bit of a fade off here, linear wipe. Do give us a follow on YouTube. Subscribe, Bandale TV. That'll come up at the end of this video. Okay, so that's looking great. Now what we want to do is add a linear wipe just to fade it off at the end. So you'll find under transition a linear wipe. And I just got to get the angle on this correct. And then a bit of feather. Oh, it looks like I've got that wrong. That's it. There we go. Okay, so whether you call this rocket vapor, rocket thrust, who knows? Elon Musk would be proud. Right, so now what we do is we add our rocket. You can bring in your own image at this point here. And we're going to scale, add and scale the thrust down. So it's a little bit too big at the bottom there. Bit of a perfectionist me, I like this just right. So we're going to pop that in there like that. A little bit smaller. There we go. Right, so now we've got the thrust in place, we do need to attach that to the rocket. So wherever the rocket goes, the thrust will follow. So we use the parent link. You've all probably done this before. Right, so we've now got the parent link. So wherever I move my rocket now, which is a shape layer, by the way, I drew this in After Effects. So we can now move that around. For those wondering, that's entirely a shape layer, and I've used the repeat function to mirror the object. I can always give you a tutorial on that if you really need it. Right, so that's pretty much basically there, isn't it? There we go. I'd love to see some of your results, so if you want to post them in the links below and the comments below, please do so.